Old Firm, the Glasgow Derby. What's up, fam? There's Diablo, Boy D. IMF into Miami Firm, Miami Casuals, Diablo TV. You already know. Like and subscribe, do things you're supposed to do. And I'm gonna bring everyone a critical one now, especially all my American fam. You feel me, my countrymen? Trying to understand this international football game, trying to understand the UK thing. Scotland, Glasgow, dangerous place. Old Firm is the name of their rivalry in Glasgow. Rangers and Celtic, blue and green. So for an American perspective, it's like saying New York versus Boston, right? You could say as far as the teams go. You're talking about Glasgow, one city, but even still, the hatred and the animosity and history of violence between the sporting teams of Boston and New York City. As an American, you probably think of that as the height of some sort of, football rivalry, let's say, sports rivalry that turns into violence. But you're way off. When you talk about this thing, man, Old Firm, the hooliganism that goes into the Old Firm, the casual scene over there and everything like that, it overlaps with the sectarianism. You can look it up on your own. I don't even really want to talk about it, because that's the message of this video. If you American, don't talk about Old Firm if you ain't part of it. I'm not gonna call it a mistake by digging into it and trying to talk about it and ask about it. I just, over a period of time, I'll learn from enough lads, leave it alone. Because we're not gonna understand it, and they don't like us talking about it. It ain't like here, oh yeah, I'm New York City, blah, 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 fuck Boston, blah, 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 whatever it is. You know what I mean? It ain't the same thing. The Boston guys, yeah, they walk in, F Yankees and everything like that. It ain't the same thing. This has a different kind of history. It goes into religion. It goes into the straight up, people don't want to be part of the country. So my best advice to everybody out there, you can like Rangers, you can like Celtic. You know what I mean? I started out knowing Celtic. I figured I was going to be here with them, but they got certain things I don't like about their affiliations. And so I made friends with a lot of Rangers. People say Rangers are Nazis. You know what I mean? I haven't seen that. Has there been some of these defense league groups and so forth that have Nazi connections? And yeah, Rangers, Blues Brothers, they're with Chelsea Headhunters. Even Chelsea Headhunters, they have had some Nazi history, but it's not a Nazi firm as such, as I come to find out. So it's not so simple for anybody to say, oh, Rangers are Nazis. That's wrong. And then the Celtic, I got friends at Celtic, but then they got some jabronis in their fan base, and they got some positions I can't side with and everything like that. So I'm gonna just leave it like this. You could like Rangers, you could like Celtic. As an American, you go in there messing around and saying this and that and talking about the IRA and everything like that, you're gonna find yourself at odds with both of those groups, basically. So, Old Firm, Glasgow Derby. If you ain't Old Firm, basically don't talk about Old Firm. As far as what I'm concerned, I got friends at Celtic, I got friends as Rangers, and I'm gonna leave it like that.